So on this example, we're going to do this fun little problem about finding a hidden treasure. You probably will never be faced with this, but it'll still be fun. So we have two friends, Spanky and Buckwheat. Those are funny names, but they both have half of a treasure map. So Spanky has half of a treasure map, which indicates treasure is buried 2x plus 9 paces or steps from Leaning Rock. Buckwheat has the other half of the treasure map, which says that to find the treasure, one must walk x paces north from Leaning Rock and then 2x plus 6 paces east. Okay, so let's draw that picture. So let's say Landing Rock, we'll call it LR, is right there. And then notice it says Buckwheat has the half of the treasure map that Buckwheat has says that from Landing Rock you must walk x paces to the north. So let's say this is x paces to the north, and then 2x plus 6 paces east. And once you do that, you get to the treasure. So let's call it T for treasure. Okay, now the other piece of information that we were given first, 2x plus 9 paces, that's just the distance from Landing Rock to the treasure. So that's this side right there, 2x plus 9. So notice what we have is a right triangle, and so we're trying to find what x is. And so to do that, what we're going to do is we're going to use the commonly known Pythagorean theorem. Now, the Pythagorean theorem says that if you have a right triangle and you label the sides A, B, and C, so A, B, and then C, the most important thing is that C has to be the longest side, the hypotenuse. Then what you have is A squared plus B squared equals to C squared. And so we can use this to find the missing sides. And so let's just substitute. So here, let's say this is A, right? So A is equal to x. B is equal to 2x plus 6. And then C is equal to 2x plus 9. So if we substitute those in there into the Pythagorean theorem, what I'm going to get is x squared plus 2x plus 6 quantity squared is equal to 2x plus 9 quantity squared. Okay, now you have to be really careful with this part right here. So I have x squared plus 2x plus 6 squared is equal to 2x plus 6 times 2x plus 6. So make sure you're careful with that. And that equals to 2x plus 9 squared, which is 2x plus 9 times 2x plus 9. Running out of room here. Okay. So then to solve this, let me move a little bit over. Okay. So let's distribute and combine like terms. So I have x squared plus, now make sure you FOIL this here. So 2x times 2x is 4x squared plus 2x times 6 is plus 12x plus another 12x and then plus 36. So plus 12x plus 36. Okay, now that's equal to, if I distribute here as well, so again, I should end up with 4 terms. So I'm going to need some more space here. So I'm going to get 4x squared plus 18x plus 18x plus 81. Okay, now let's combine like terms. So here on the left side, I have x squared, and then I have well, actually, x squared plus 4x squared, that would give me to 5x squared, right? And then I have 12x plus 12x, well, that would be 24x, and then plus 36, that one's just by itself. Now on the right side, I have 4x squared, that one's all by itself, on the right side anyways. And then I have plus 18x plus 18x, well, that's plus 36x, and then plus 81 again by itself. Okay, so I've combined all my like terms. Let me go back here, make sure I can see all of my triangle. Okay, so now this is a quadratic equation. So to solve this, we need to first set it equal to 0. So that means move everything to one side, and then we need to factor. So I'm going to move everything that's on the right side to the left. So I'm going to subtract 4x squared from the left side and the right side. I'm going to subtract 36x from both sides. And I'm going to subtract 81 from both sides. So now on the right side, whoa, sorry about that. On the right side, I end up with simply 0. And then on the left side, I have 5x squared minus 4x squared. That's simply x squared minus 12x and then minus 45. Okay, now the next step is to factor. So this is a trinomial. And so I know I'm going to have x and x in this first spot. And so now I need to find two numbers that multiply to negative 45 and sum to negative 12. So if you look through your possibilities, you'll find that negative 15 and positive 3 would work. Okay, so now using the zero factor property, we've solved two equations. X minus 15 equals to 0, and x plus 3 equals to 0. Now I get two solutions. So from this first one, I get x is equal to 15, and x equals to negative 3. Now there's an interesting situation here, because I have two solutions, but obviously I can only have one because x is the number of paces you would need to go north. So which one do you think it is? Well, this one, since it's negative, that one isn't really a solution to our problem. It's a solution to the quadratic equation, but we call it an extraneous solution because it is not relevant to our specific problem at hand up here. So the true answer is 15. So it's 15 paces is what x is. So this means that you would walk 15 paces north. And then if you want to know how many paces east, you would simply plug in 15 here. So 2 times 15 plus 6, that would give you 36 paces east. So from Landing Rock, 15 paces north, 36 east, that lands you at the treasure. I hope that helps.